Thank you for joining me on another game trip. I'm your host, the one and only Jodecideion. Today, I'm heading to my local Toys R Us to pick up my copy of Dead or Alive Dimensions for the Nintendo 3DS. This starts the beginning of finally new and hopefully great content for this new system that's now going to market for about 2 months. I know a lot of current 3DS fans have been disappointed with the launch and with some of the games released overall, and so I hope this exclusive title for the 3DS is one of many games that really get them excited about owning their system. This game launches almost a week, almost 2 weeks in front of the first official firmware update for this console. We'll finally get all our online and eShop features. And so I figured this game can tie us over for about a week and a half until we get those features and our 3DSs are fully activated. I'm looking forward to it because this will be my first owned Dead or Alive franchise game. I've played the series before on Sega systems in the past, but I've never really, other than that, never really been involved with the franchise. The only thing I know about the franchise mainly is, for a while, it's been an Xbox exclusive. It's been Microsoft's answer to the Tekken series made by Namco on the PlayStation console, and it has a lot of attractive girls with boobies. Tecmo, their whole purpose for the franchise is to basically make it like a live-action anime, a fighting anime series, have a lot of fan service with characters, female characters who body parts jiggle and shake and bounce. And you know, if your target audience are young males, that's going to get them excited about the game. So, you know, that's what's going on with that. People dig the franchise because of that. At the same time, the franchise allows other Tecmo properties to be involved. For instance, Ryu Hayabusa, the main star from the Ninja Gaiden series, he's on the roster. He's the character you can play as, and so that's pretty entertaining to actually be able to play as that character. He's probably one of the only cool male characters I can think of. There's this other character, this black guy on there who looks real stupid like Dennis Rodman, and there's another guy who's based off of Hulk Hogan on there, who's a wrestler, but overall the star of the show is Ryu. Dead or Alive as a series, man, it's one of those things where it has potential to be, and at the time it was like a top of the line franchise. If you would put something like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat and your King of Fighters as rivals, Dead or Alive was the answer to Virtua Fighter and Tekken at one time. But you know, mediocre sales, releases, and things like that kind of just put through the franchise almost to a niche gimmick type thing. The Dead or Alive franchise, its main attraction was it added a new dimension to games. At least it added new dimension to fighting games. At least when it comes to the fighting arenas. For the longest time in fighting games, the arena had no purpose. It's just background for your guys to fight on. Like Mortal Kombat in the past, Dead or Alive added dimension to fighting levels to where they were interactive, to where you can progress through them. There are more to them than just being, you know, background scenery. Even that, they still never pushed it further. Dead or Alive 4 for the 360, I believe, or Xbox, I'm not quite sure. The backgrounds got more interactive, a lot more things start happening. They started adding like background characters and creatures that you interact with when you did certain things. But since then, like I said, there haven't been another game to really show what could come from that. I already think they're on the right track with that, but as everything, you got to keep on pushing forward. You got to show us. You have to evolve that, advance that. So hopefully, with Dimensions being a 3D game, hopefully they can do something to that to where they can add even more relevance to the whole background 3D area, fighting area. I'm heading to my local Toys R Us to pick it up because they're having a sale on 3DS games right now, $10 off. So you can pick up this game if you buy it today from them for $29.99. That's a hell of a deal for a game that's supposed to be a AA, AAA title. So I recommend anybody who plans on purchasing it definitely head to Toys R Us to pick it up, because like I said, that's a good ass deal. All right, y'all. So I'm almost here. I'm about to go inside. I got my 3DS with me, so I get some Street Pass hits. Hopefully the other people realize it's a good deal here, and they're coming to check it out too. So let's go inside, pick up this title. And I'll be right back, y'all. What's up, everybody? I figured instead of having me drive home and try to talk to you while I'm driving after I purchase the game, that from now on, every second part of the video will be me finally arriving in my place and doing an unboxing of the game. So the new game trips format is you'll have me driving to the location, and then the next part will have me doing an unboxing at the comfort of my own home. As you can see, Dead or Alive Dimensions for 3DS. They used the the box art everybody kind of wanted. I guess the non-sexy version, because the Japanese version, her little thigh highs are not as, it's little shoulder, it's a little more thigh than you're seeing right now. But hey, who cares? As you can see, the back, let you know some of the features: local play, internet play, Street Pass, 25 characters, 10 game modes. So they said the best way to describe this game is it's like a Dead or Alive history game or collection. It has some of the best characters from all the past 4 games or whatever, 4 or 5 games, I'm not quite sure. All the stages from all those past games. So that's definitely cool. See, this is, my bad. This is the box art everybody wanted. The more anime feel. See, that's awesome right there, man. That's real tight. My boy Ryu look hard, don't he? Let's see. There's the game. So there you have it, y'all. Dead or Alive Dimensions, exclusively to the 3DS. If you have the game, definitely send me a PM. Maybe we can arrange a fight. I have over 30 friends in my 3DS already, and so if you want to send a message through that, man, just in your profile say, hey, Dead or Alive, fight now, or something like that. I'll see it. I don't know how this works. I guess you can set up a room or whatever. However it works, maybe we'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this. I'm a Dead or Alive rookie, so I expect to get my tail whooped for a long time. But I don't really care, man. I just want to play a new game that shows off the 3DS power and what it's about. And hopefully this game will be one of many great exclusive titles, third-party titles for the system. I'm your boy, TheWon. Now go and get your game on. Peace.
And we can have a good night. Show me that you got some good sense. Show me what you know.